HBO trailer for House of the Dragon. Yeah, I wanna see some dragons. Where's the trailer? I wanna see some dragons dancing over Westeros. Where's the trailer, HBO? Where's the trailer? I'll keep making these videos. Where's the trailer, HBO? So as you can tell from that trailer, this video, or from the intro, rather, you can tell where my mind's at. This video is going to be about trying to predict when we're not only going to have a trailer, but also when the show's going to be released. This video won't be very long at all, and if you enjoy this kind of content and all the other types of videos that I make based on House of the Dragon, A Song of Ice and Fire, and Game of Thrones, mostly focusing on the books nowadays, but if you enjoy all that, please, just slap a like on this video and make sure you're subscribed. The like goal is going to be 420. Okay, so the thing is piling up, and it's looking like July will be the month that the show is released. The exact day in July, well, I don't know, but if we, look at traditional calendars in the month, and specific, July has, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Sundays. So it could be on the 3rd, the 10th, the 17th, the 24th, or the 31st. I'm going to go with Sunday, July 17th, because it just feels good. Now, here's the thing. The reason why, or one of the reasons why July is the month, is that there's going to be a new book. Okay, not a new book. A new cover to Fire and Blood Part 1. This is not the illustrated one that's coming out later with 180 new illustrations to go along with the words in the main book. Like, basically, these are companion art pieces. It has very little to no new information in it. But this book that I'm talking about that's coming out in July is just Fire and Blood, the one that was released in 2018 with a new cover, but that new cover will have pictures from the show, right? Not the pictures that have already been released, because if that was the case, they could have at least released the image of the cover, because we already have those promotional photos of Princess Rhaenyra and Daemon and Corlys Velaryon, right? We already have those images. So if that was the case, they would have probably released at least the cover for the new version of Fire and Blood. Typically, what happens is HBO will put a little banner across the Fire and Blood book that says, this is the inspiration for House of the Dragon Season 1. They already did that. So with this new cover being confirmed by George R. R. Martin himself to have actual images from the show, if it's coming out in July, it's safe to say that the show will be out by then, so that way the cover doesn't spoil anything. I'm pretty sure we're going to get images of our favorite characters, and some of those characters, we haven't even seen what they look like. I'm talking about some of the younger versions of the Greens. Aemon One Eye, and of course Aegon 2 himself. Now, I just briefly mentioned this, but we also have the Fire and Blood calendar coming, the one for 2023. That's usually George releases a calendar of Ice and Fire every year, and the one for next year will be focusing solely on artwork from Fire and Blood. Not necessarily from the illustrations book that's coming out later this year, but just new pictures in general. We've actually seen a few samples of them, and I gotta say, what we've seen so far looks amazing. Now, the last couple things that point for July release is that Martin has said in his blog that summer is the most likely time frame that we will get this new show. Like, everybody can, debate up and down in the comment section here on my video and all the social media platforms about whether HBO is going to risk running their show with the Rings of Power show. We just don't know, but it makes the most sense to either have their show come out before or after, because those audiences are going to be obviously competing with each other. These are fantasy shows. But one thing that leads me to think that this show will be coming out in July and not later in the year is that George R. R. Martin has posted a few times since this image of these frogs. There's 5 green ones and then 4 red and black ones. I think that, red and black is obviously reminiscent of House Targaryen, and the greens, well, that's the Queen's party, Alicent, the other Targaryens, right? So 5-4, what is that? May the 4th. Well, they can't release a trailer that date because that's literally Star Wars Day. May the 4th be with you. So the opposite of that would be April 5th. And if you look at your calendars, that's in just a few weeks from now. Of course, they would wait until right about now, April, and, we get the trailer, we get the release date, and then that will build the hype up for, several weeks of promotional campaign. Obviously, this could all be hearsay, but, let me know down below when you think we're going to be getting the trailer and the TV show. I say July 17th is going to be the premiere date, and April 5th will be the release date for the trailer. Both of those dates, well, not the second one, not July 17th, but the first date is seemingly confirmed by George R. R. Martin. And then the very last piece of evidence, in my opinion, that means this show will be coming out, July, maybe late June or early August, is that there's a show, or there's a book based on the show called The Making of House of the Dragon that's going to be officially released on Amazon November 8th. Now, if this book is about the making of a show that hasn't premiered yet come November 8th, well, that'd be extremely silly. So in my opinion, the release of this book, called The Making of House of the Dragon, is going to be the nail in the coffin that this show will be coming out within the next few months. Okay, one more thing. I need to address this because I've seen it repeated several times online. Ryan Condal, in his latest episode of his podcast, Stuff Dreams Are Made Of, he mentions that he is going to be at the San Diego Comic-Con in July. And he also mentions that David Mandel is going to be there with him. For some reason, people heard that and were like, House of the Dragon's going to have a panel at the San Diego Comic-Con. No! Why in the hell would he bring David Mandel with him, or have him Skype in, rather? I think he's more so talking about his podcast will have, his podcast, or him in general, will be at the San Diego Comic-Con. It makes no sense to wait till then to release the trailer for the show, or to announce that that's going to be the premiere and he'll be at the San Diego Comic-Con. Thanks for watching. My name's Mark, and this has been Sir Hunt's Reviews. Long night and Zeldriza Spostare, Ixos and Daor. Thank you. Thank you for watching.